Find the Bandman, Part 2, How It Got Weird. High school changes people. Some fade, some peak, and some, well, there's only one John Moten. Well, anyways, this is when things got weird. Let's rewind to high school, Baker, West Virginia, early 2000s. John Moten was already a legend in the making. Big guy, big heart, big gymnastics energy. Because somehow at well over 200 pounds, John could execute a cartwheel round-off like a Broadway dancer on speed. You'd blink and think gravity had glitched. Anyways, getting back to the story. John was always a little weird, whether he was yelling at kids through a megaphone or chugging a bottle of maple syrup like diabetes doesn't even exist. In class, John could be the most focused person in the room, or the least. Like a light switch, John had no middle setting. I was actually able to find a video of John from high school.
I'm a machine, I'm a machine, I'm a machine.
As you see, he could be quite the handful. He joined FBLA, Future Business Leaders of America, and went on a trip to Charleston. Let's just say, that trip made him a man in more ways than one. You can check the FBLA handbook, but that chapter's not in there. He once made a song about gumption. Yes, the abstract concept of gumption. And the thing is, it slapped. The move after graduation, when John moved in with his girlfriend, his dad was less than thrilled. We don't need to quote him. In fact, I'm pretty sure that would get this video demonetized. But I'm pretty sure if you listen hard enough, you can still hear the sigh. John did it anyway, because if there was one thing stronger than his embouchure, it was his sense of independence. Mrs. Robertson, who had the patience of a saint until John walked in, was often one joke away from retiring on the spot. And she wasn't wrong. The other teachers were insane too. To be fair, most of our teachers were a little nuts before they met John. There was a teacher who seemed too young to be a teacher. There was the band teacher who John looks more like every day. There was a teacher that hid Twinkies in her drawers and was embarrassed as all hell when a kid found them. There was a teacher that thought the earth was less than 5,000 years old and Jesus rode on dinosaurs. One teacher blew his head off due to, allegations. Yet another teacher, when he said he learned more from the student than he was able to teach them, was very convincing. And there was one teacher who I still feel bad for to this day because of the torment he suffered under John's reign. John thrived in that environment. He fed off the chaos. John was the chaos engine in our little Appalachian town, a hurricane in a bolo tie. And as you'll soon see, things are just getting started. Part 3. The Disappearance.